What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has apparently gone public with a new girlfriend, or alleged new girlfriend, right after Larsa Pippen decided that she wanted to publicly show that she was in a relationship or at least dating Marcus Jordan. Now, I posted a video on this channel a while back about them going on this date together, right? And how after that, they denied that they were dating. As a matter of fact, there was a woman who was supposedly Marcus Jordan's fiance, right? Y'all remember that went viral? They were saying, well, this is his fiance. He's not with Larsa. Only for them to then go public on another date where she is very affectionate towards Marcus Jordan. If I have a piece of advice for Marcus Jordan, I would tell him this, because I actually spoke about this newest situation on my other channel. I'll link it in the description box. I would say, listen, bro, you don't need to get caught up in this web. And how many of y'all wouldn't be surprised that he was engaged before he actually linked up with Larsa Pippen? Because they could have been talking to each other low key for months and nobody know about it. And one of the things that I have seen on social media was people talking about the fact that, you know, she's basically known Marcus Jordan since he was a kid. That's how long she's known him. Yes, he is an adult, yes, but we don't know how long they've had these type of conversations with each other, or the attraction, especially her to him. And not only that, there is an issue with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. It's more of a Scottie Pippen thing. Scottie Pippen didn't like the way he was portrayed in the Last Dance documentary. He felt like Michael was to blame for that. He wrote an entire book responding to that, even though he has an entire wife that has embarrassed him, continued to embarrass him when she lived with him while she dated other men. It was no bother to Larsa, because that's how little of Scottie she thinks. And she also has recently spoken to media about how Scottie is making her life miserable and how he punishes her whenever he gets into an argument with her. All right. This is coming from her. I really don't believe it, because if Scottie was such a bad guy, why would he get back with you after you cheated on him and then buy you a new engagement ring? You get re-engaged only for you to then divorce him sometime after that. And then you were still living in the same home with them when you were dating other men. And this is why we say what we say about Larsa Pippen. That's why I would tell Marcus Jordan that he needs to be careful. You need to be careful, because, you know, she is somebody that's looking to further her brand by going viral for the men that she dates. I think that she does this purposely. She and him were just at Rolling Loud recently, and she was dancing all over him. As a matter of fact, we're going to get into it here. Let's get into them being together at Rolling Loud first. All right. This according to page 6. This is the video here. Can't play the music. But this is them together at Rolling Loud, as you see. This is a 48-year-old woman who decides she wants to bring this young guy. See, the thing about Larsa is that Larsa, you know, when she was in her 20s, she didn't have social media. Now that she has social media in her 40s, she's using it to her fullest benefit, and, you know, going to all these different events and making sure that people see her. And she's with this younger guy, right? And I told y'all that the reason why she's with Marcus is because she couldn't get an NBA player. She tried. These young guys, these young NBA players are not trying to deal with her, especially not the older NBA players, definitely, you know. But And somebody said that it was awkward. You know, it looked like it was an awkward interaction because she was there struggle dancing and he was, you know, there. It seemed like he didn't really want to be there like that. You know, I don't know if you can really say that, but you know, she's definitely trying to be noticed. Okay, this is somebody's mother trying to be noticed. This is somebody's mother trying to be noticed, man. And she's with Michael Jordan's son. Just imagine, Larsa Pippen is there with Michael Jordan's son, right? When Scottie has all these issues with Michael. But let's get into this article. It says Larsa Pippen was spotted packing on the PDA with Marcus Jordan at the Rolling Loud Music Festival in New York on Sunday, but according to a source, she was way more into it than the former athlete. I told y'all she was there struggle dancing, and that's where the awkwardness came in, because he's just there. Like, you know, I think Marcus would prefer to be in a private relationship with her, but she doesn't want that. If you're going to date Larsa Pippen, you're going to have to do it publicly. Okay? An insider told Page 6 that the two headed to a VIP area towards the end of the night to stay dry from the pouring rain as they waited to leave. She was rubbing up on him and caressing his body in the Loud club, the source said. Marcus looked uncomfortable and wasn't reciprocating. It appears she was way more into it than him. Because people are looking at him like, damn, bro, you with Scottie's ex-wife? You know, he's probably getting cooked in the text messages from people like, oh, you at Rolling Loud with her? Or people that he done seen at Rolling Loud, and they looking at him, they're looking at her, and they just shaking their head, man. Earlier that night, Pippen, who's 48, was spotted grinding on Michael Jordan's 31-year-old son in videos obtained by TMZ. The Real Housewives of Miami star backed it up on Marcus while lip-syncing the lyrics to Blueface's Tatiana. Very ironic. The two seemingly paid no mind to onlookers as they continued to showcase PDA throughout the evening. Pippen and Marcus first sparked dating rumors earlier this month when they were spotted grabbing a bite to eat with another couple in Miami. Once again, man, I would tell Marcus Jordan, be careful out here, man. You don't want to get used by this woman. Nothing good comes from dating Larsa Pippen. Now, if you just having fun, you know, you're 31, you're still a relatively young guy. You're 31. You know, I'm assuming you're single. You just enjoying life. I have no problem with that. But you got to make sure you're not being used. I would hope Marcus understands that he can be used by this heifer at any moment to build up her brand. Because that her brand is to go viral with the guys that she dates. But she also leaves a wake of, you know, divorces and breakups too. However, one day after their meetup, sources claimed to TMZ that they were just friends and allegedly not an item. While neither Larsa nor Marcus have publicly addressed the terms of their relationship, their rumored romance certainly turned head amongst fans. As Page Six reported, Larsa was previously married to Michael's former Chicago Bulls teammate Scottie Pippen. The former teammates had a public falling out after Scottie expressed his disdain for the Last Dance documentary in late 2020. Larsa and Scottie finalized their divorce in December 2021, 3 years after the reality star filed for divorce. The former couple wedded in 1997, first announced their separation in 2016, but they initially called it off before Larsa ultimately filed again 2 years later. And they share 4 children together, 2 adults and 2 minors. Listen, as I said before, this is all for Larsa, man. This is why he's doing it for her. And again, I would hope that he's not getting used in this situation, because that's exactly what can happen when you're dealing with somebody like Larsa Pippen. There's a chance that you could be used. And hopefully he's not in a situation where he's getting used. that, you know, if he's having fun, it is what it is. But man, this woman was basically your aunt. She was basically Marcus's aunt. I mean, you know, when they would have get-togethers, Michael and Scottie, you know, that was Scottie's wife. You know, it's crazy, man. But again, I just think Larsa just doesn't care. She wants to live her best life. You know, she's about 50 and she wants to, I guess, you would think she's getting out of her system, but I don't think so. She's going to be doing this for, you know, going into her 50s. A lot of these older women still think they got it. A lot of these older women, you know, still think they can go out here and pull men. You know, they're not looking for marriage. They're not looking for anything long term. You know, they want to compete with the younger women. That's why these young girls are so wayward, because the older women are too busy trying to compete with them and not giving them guidance and wisdom about the pitfalls of being an NBA player's wife, right? Or being a mother, being in a marriage. I noticed it ain't a lot of women giving marriage advice. They're giving dating advice. Why aren't you giving marriage advice? Why aren't you, you know, because again, I think that women subconsciously sabotage other women. They don't want women to have what they have, right? They figured it out, but they don't care that other women figured it out. So that's all I have to say, man. Make sure y'all like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see y'all on the next one.